Aloha and welcome, everyone. I'm Mike Latham, and as Punahou's president, I'm delighted and honored to welcome you tonight to this commencement. On behalf of everyone here, I want to thank our student band for performing this evening. Please join me in a round of applause for them. Good job, band. Our goal tonight, of course, is to have a joyous and respectful ceremony. So to that end, let me make just a few requests. If you haven't already done so, please turn off the ringer on your cell phone. Please remember, too, that everyone gathered here tonight, for your safety and for those of everyone around you, should keep your mask on, with the exception of people who are speaking at the podium. I know it's going to get exciting, but please do your best. I also strongly encourage you to wear a mask during the lay giving that will follow commencement, and our graduates have been asked to wear them at the celebration that will follow that. But on behalf of Punahou School, thank you for your kokua. Thank you for joining us at this wonderful moment in the lives of our students. And now, we will begin the opening processional of the Punahou graduating class of 2022.
Aloha, everyone. Class of 2022, a sincere mahalo to you and all of your parents, guardians, family, faculty, staff, and friends of Punahou. For it took each and every one of you to walk these many miles of life together and make this day possible. What an extreme joy it is for us to gather here for this blessed occasion as we honor you, class of 2022. In the book of Exodus, Moses meets God. God speaks to him out of a burning bush that would not be consumed. God says to Moses, "Moses, take off your shoes, for you are standing on holy ground." Seniors, I share this with you so often in our chapels that wherever you go, you meet someone, you meet another person, and you should share your aloha with them. And in doing so, you create holy ground. These are sacred lands on which we stand. God is with us. This is holy ground. And we are a grateful people. Please join me now in a moment of prayer as we join our hearts together in prayer. E pule kako. Let us pray. Aloha keakua, gracious and loving God. We are honored and blessed to be in your presence as we ask your blessings upon this time today. Indeed, we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. Some are seen and very much in our midst. Others whose love, hard work, and commitment made this day and even our very lives possible. God of grace, we venture forward into this time of celebration in a spirit of gratitude under your guiding wings. Mahalo keakua. Amen. Thank you.
Class of 2022. First, I would like us to look out into the sea of loved ones before us and bask in their waves of warmth that surround us. Everyone here today has watched us grow from children eager to learn to young adults eager to soar. These past years have been nothing short of challenging. We have been tried in more ways than we thought ever possible. We watch each other grow through the lenses of computer cameras, behind protected layers of fabric, all while trying our very best to stay 6 feet apart. Nevertheless, we've grown. In these last few months, we have been filled with a melancholy anticipation and aspiration for life, starting new chapters, creating new relationships, making new memories, growing up. We were once children chasing independence. Now the mere thought of freedom has the power to form tears in our eyes. It's hard to imagine a life where at the end of the day, we won't be returning home to the very people who are seated before us. We'll be surrounded by strangers. Sure, these strangers will blossom into friends, but nothing will ever quite compare to home. If you look up the definition of home, you'll read, the place where one lives permanently. But home is so much more than that. It's the place you associate with love, safety, and comfort. Home is Punahou. Some of us have called Punahou our home for more than a decade, each year embracing new peers we would soon call family. A few weeks ago, I had the privilege of returning to an old 8th grade team space to speak in front of a class of incoming academy students. They asked innocent questions that displayed their eagerness to move on to the next chapters in their lives. One thing shared that I will forever hold on to was, by your senior year, you will all be friends. No matter your friend groups now, you will all bleed into one. Our class is the epitome of kindness. We've learned to come together and empower one another through grave differences, whether that be our baking skills, enabling us to win the non-competitive, competitive Academy Bake Sales, advisory trust exercises suspended in the air at day camp, putting time aside to help our peers in the PLC, or saving our friends their rightful spots in that long lunch line. It is these very qualities of compassion, enthusiasm, and love that what makes saying goodbye to our home so hard. C.S. Lewis once wrote, I wrote this story for you, but when I began it, I had not realized that children grow quicker than books. Someday, you will be old enough to start reading fairy tales again. At times, life has felt stagnant, as if all the clocks have frozen. At times, life seems to slip through the cracks of our fingers. It feels like just the other day we were rushing our parents to take that first day of school picture they insisted on. Why didn't we just listen when they said, "You'll want to remember this one day"? We were so insistent on being old that we forgot the beauty of being young. But if these past months have taught us anything, it's to live in the present. So, as we turn the page in our books, let us not forget to return here. Return home for moments of comfort. Soon, we'll all be near and far, chasing our dreams, writing our own stories. As we grow, these memories will travel with us, reminding us of the people we are. And hopefully, one day, we'll be old enough to read our own fairy tales. This is what life is about. Not having a career, not money, not status or fame, nothing like that. It's about moments like these. Time is priceless. So let's make these next steps in our lives ones we're proud to remember. Thank you.
Good evening, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, and the graduating class of 2022. I'd like to start off by saying thank you. Thank you to the families, friends, and teachers for your endless love and support that helped raise this extraordinary group of students. Thank you to all that worked so hard to help make this beautiful event possible. And thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight to recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of Punahou's class of 2022. I love saying that. And now, seniors, you might recall that on the first day of this school year, during convocation, I stood before you and stated that we'd all be crying tears of joy at our graduation in 9 months' time. Well, the countdown is complete, and the once distant date of June 4th, 2022 is finally upon us. And it looks as though my prediction was somewhat right. I came prepared and even brought tissues with me this time. But I'm guessing that the majority of moms in the audience might need these a little more than me. The reason that we will all tear up in some way today, whether you're a big softie like me or a tough guy like Mr. Kaakua, is because we have all loved something dear to our hearts. Shedding tears means we have cared for something deeply, something we have loved. Some of you may have loved certain classes. Some may have loved playing sports or performing in the arts. Some loved our school's beautiful grounds. The point is, over the years, we have all loved something during our time at Punahou, especially the friendships we made with our classmates. And yes, it is going to be hard to say goodbye. However, the connections we have made and the memories that we will carry with us and cherish forever mean it's not truly goodbye. You see, the times we've shared are what bind us, no matter where we venture in the world. In a few minutes, each one of us will receive the ultimate recognition of our time here at Punahou. And then we, the class of 2022, we will embark on the most unpredictable and thrilling journey of our entire lives. While our paths ahead may vary, one thing is certain. Punahou has provided us with the tools, mindset, and passion to voyage confidently in the pursuit of our dreams. Take pride in how far you have come. Have faith in how far you will go. Strive to do your best in life, and may your wake never cease to produce waves of positive change. There's no doubt in my mind that this collection of wayfinders will change the world. And when we meet again, we'll reminisce and retell our old stories of Punahou. We'll also enjoy hearing each other's new stories, adventures, and life lessons. We'll rekindle and strengthen our relationships while we laugh and cry all over again. We have supported and loved one another all these years, and that's something that's never going to change. I am honored to have been able to navigate this remarkable passage with you all. We'll forever share these memories. We'll forever know Punahou as our home, and we'll forever have each other. I wish you happiness throughout all your pursuits. and may your tissues be filled only with tears of love. A hui ho, until we meet again, thank you.
Good evening and aloha to Punahou's Board of Trustees, Dr. Latham, Dr. Chow Hoi, Deans David and Ka'akua, colleagues, families, and friends near and far. I'm delighted to present to you tonight our exquisitely strong seniors, the class of 2022. In the Maori tradition, everything that humanity needs to know is said to be contained in 3 baskets of knowledge. In Hawaii, we would call them eke. The first basket contains knowledge of the spiritual realm and the rituals and traditions that go along that. Rituals like the one we're enjoying tonight. The second basket contains ancestral knowledge of what has come before us and what will come after us, our ancestors and our descendants. That basket teaches us that we are a moment in time, part of a continuum. And the third basket contains much of the knowledge that is taught in traditional schooling, literature, the arts, sciences, the poetry of the natural world. So it is right for us to begin the introduction of this remarkably strong class of 2022 by honoring the first teachers of all of these students, their families. As significant as tonight is for our students, we know what today means to you, their families. We thank you for trusting us to partner in your child's education. Will the family members here and at home please stand as you're able to receive our congratulations and aloha tonight. Next, we will honor my colleagues, the stunning and world-class faculty and staff of the Punahou School. These students could not be here tonight without you. You are the secret sauce of this amazing school. Would my colleagues, the trustees, faculty, and staff of Punahou School, whether you're here or watching from home, please stand to be honored. It is on behalf of the faculty and staff of Punahou that I present the class of 2022 tonight. In asking my colleagues for their impression of this class, I was overwhelmed with the volume of responses. We have so much to say about you. We all find these students to be ones who are resilient, ones who don't shy away from hard questions or topics. We find them hilarious and appropriately irreverent. We have seen them be brave and caring and full of joy and love for each other and their communities. In addition to these more intangible observations, their scorecard is loaded with a disproportionate number of wins. This class led athletic teams that won over half of all ILH championships this year and over a third of all state championships. The Punahou class of 2022 includes 40% of the National Merit semifinalists in all of Hawaii, and more than a third of the Presidential Scholar nominees. In the arts, they also shine, dazzling with productions and performances and songwriting, rarely seen at a level outside of the professional realm. To quote the American rapper DJ Khaled, all they do is win. And they know that winning isn't everything. They win because they are just so strong. This is something that my colleagues note about this class, their resilience and their strength. Resilience is the ability to endure adversity, to bend but not break. And while it may be a precursor to strength, it's not the same thing. This class has indeed endured challenges, never asking for our pity, but expressing gratitude for what they have. For simple pleasures and privileges that may have once been taken for granted. They had a precocious awareness of the challenges they faced, that they were part of a journey towards strength. To demonstrate resilience in the face of adversity requires some openness, positivity, some optimism that yes, this moment is hard, and yes, we can do hard things. Resilience that leads to strength suggests a core belief that there's something for us in the struggle, something to learn, an opportunity to grow. These students over and over again showed us that there is so much to learn and how to find joy in the challenges and hardships. The last few years have presented enough challenges for a lifetime, and this was just high school for them. They have known no other reality, and they have come out of these years hardened and strong. Often in our culture, we misunderstand hard and strong for unfeeling or cold, but you've seen tonight. The members of the class of 2022 are anything but. They are vibrant, passionate, full of feeling, and not afraid to show each other and the world the power in the range of their emotions. They are not defined by the norms of the previous generations. They stand strong, like our precious Puhala, shoulders pulled back, letting us know who they are and what they're here to do. Poet and Punahou alum Kealoha Wong recently spoke at another commencement and invited the notion of ancestors in training. These students are not just taking from the baskets of knowledge, they are weaving them. They are indeed ancestors in training, the kind we all hope for and the kind our future needs. Dear class of 2022, we don't just believe in you, we trust in you. Because we've seen it already. We've seen you use your strength to make hard decisions, to carry the enormous weight of the complex challenges of our world, to use your strength to do the right thing, which is not always the easy thing or even the thing that others expect of you. Dr. Latham, it's an honor to present to you the worthy ancestors in training, the strong class of 2022.
Aloha, everyone. It's a great joy to gather here tonight to celebrate this amazing class. Students, you did it. You made the most of what Punahou has to offer. You excelled in a challenging academic environment. You developed amazing talents in music, art, theater, dance, and athletics. And you grew emotionally and intellectually as well. But you didn't do it alone, did you? While I'm going to hand each of you a diploma in a few minutes, I'm sure you would agree that this night also belongs to many others, including your families, teachers, coaches, mentors, and closest friends. Your success was built on their love, devotion, and commitment, and that community has given you a precious gift. That theme of community fascinates me. How far does it stretch? What are its limits? We are grateful and indebted to those who know and care for us, who believe in us, who forge lifelong friendships with us. Each of us can make a mental list of those beloved ones in our lives, and in time of need, we know that we would do all we could for them. But what is it that inspires us to reach beyond our immediate sphere and draw much wider concentric circles to the point that we are willing to go to great lengths to serve people we do not know, have never met, and who may lead lives very different than our own? In the words of the 17th century English poet John Donne, what does it take for us to understand that no man is an island, entire of itself? Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. How do we draw connections between our own experiences and values and the fate of others? History, I think, can offer some clues. John Lewis, the Georgia congressman who passed away 3 years ago, was a compelling leader in the American civil rights movement of the 1960s. Reflecting on his first arrival at college in Nashville, Tennessee, after growing up on a remote Alabama farm, he recalled that the center of my world was school, and I dove into it with a vengeance. The universe of philosophy and religion was open to me, and I took to it like a fish to water. Now my brain was crackling as it strained to assess and absorb these new ideas. Now I saw philosophical and theological underpinnings for what I'd sensed and deeply felt all my life, that there was a contradiction between what was and what ought to be. In 1961, as a 21-year-old college student, only a few years older than our graduates tonight, Lewis became one of 13 original freedom riders organized by the Congress on Racial Equality, an interracial group of black and white young people that rode Greyhound buses throughout the South in defiance of segregation. At bus stations, the African American riders entered white waiting rooms and restrooms, while the white riders went to facilities set aside for blacks. They intended to push the federal government to enforce Supreme Court decisions that already outlawed segregation in interstate travel, but they did much more than that. As they suffered violence at the hands of angry mobs, they came to stand for a very different vision of what a truly multiracial American democracy might become, helping build momentum for the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which outlawed segregation across America. Lewis and figures like him defined and acted on a vision that would transform not only their own lives, but the future of their country and all who lived here. As Martin Luther King Jr. would later explain, they came to understand that we are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. We can find a similar way of thinking closer to home in the history and culture of Hawaii. The Polynesian Voyaging Society, as many of you know, was founded in 1973 with the intention of proving that Polynesian navigators had crossed the vast Pacific to find and populate Hawaii. Through dedicated study and successful voyages to and from Tahiti, using celestial navigation and reading the signs of the sun, wind, waves, and clouds, the captains and crews of Hokulea became a core element of the Hawaiian Renaissance, a powerful movement that recovered vital elements of indigenous language, culture, and history. A remarkable friendship between two Punahou alumni, the navigator Nainoa Thompson and the astronaut Lacey Veach, moreover, placed that project in a wider frame. Having seen the islands of Hawaii from orbit, where the Earth itself appeared through the cockpit of a spaceship as a blue-green planet floating in the ocean of interstellar space, Veach talked with Thompson about the existential challenges of climate change and sustainability. Hawaii, he believed, was the best place to show the world where the answers could be found. Beach passed away in 1995, but from that partnership of kindred spirits emerged a shared conviction that Hawaii's own history and culture could inspire a wider human response to environmental crisis. From those seeds grew the vision of Hokulea's global voyage from 2013 through 2017 to Malama Honua, to care for and restore creation. As Thompson put it, this voyage is about sailing on the core set of values we believe in. The sail plan of humanity is off course, but here is a movement of compassion and kindness that is happening around the world in response to the damage to our earth. Hokulea is a needle sewing a lei of flowers around the world as an act of peace, and that is why we sail. It's not hard to find other examples in which individuals have reached beyond concerns of their own achievement, identity, and status to serve others with humility, grace, and conviction. I think here about the tremendous response that much of our own community put forward at the height of the pandemic, at a moment when COVID was rising and there were not yet any medical solutions available. Networks of volunteers prepared and delivered food to kupuna who were unable or afraid to leave their homes. Others worked to support the mental health of the elderly and impoverished, and we navigated a true crisis together, supporting many who we had never met and would never know. All of these stories and many more reflect a profound sense of connectedness, the foundation for moral action. As the historian Michael Bess argues, our connection to others is shaped by two factors. The element of empathy, through which one says, that person's experience is a part of my own, and I feel something of what he or she feels. And the element of accountability, through which one says, that person's situation, for better or worse, is part of my own situation. We can change each other's lives, and we are therefore responsible to each other. The question for all of us, and especially for you, the class of 2022, is how to build that sense of connectedness. The good news, I think, is that you have already started to do it. You've created programs designed to build literacy among children, supported public health campaigns to prevent tobacco abuse among young people, volunteered at food drives, recycled computer equipment for use in schools, and led voter registration drives. Going forward, as you start your college careers, I would encourage you to deepen that sense of empathy and accountability. Take advantage of the college setting to get to know people with backgrounds and experiences very different than your own. You'll be surprised what you might have in common. Expose yourself to challenging ideas and arguments, including those that you disagree with or find hard to understand. You may not change what you believe, but you may gain a better sense of why others think as they do, and ultimately find a shared language for understanding. And I encourage you to go away. Really, get off campus. Volunteer or intern with local service organizations near the college you attend. You'll have the excitement of seeing your ideas in action beyond the walls of a classroom, and you just might develop some lifelong friendships. Study abroad if you can too, because there is nothing like living in a foreign country to develop your capacity for navigating cultural differences and to see your own society in a different light. As your classmate Sidney Gephardt pointed out during your senior chapel, this is indeed the end of the prelude, but it's also a commencement and the start of the next chapter of your lives. I understand that you may have mixed emotions about that. I know I did. But your fellow senior, Josh Lee, captured that feeling so well. How lucky we are to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. I encourage you to cultivate that sense of gratitude and to thank your families, teachers, and mentors. I'd also like to thank the trustees who have joined us tonight to celebrate and share in your joy. Thanks to your wonderful class deans, Christine David and Jonah Ka'akua, for their guidance, care, and support of this class. Mahalo also to Lynn Kunishige, the amazing architect of this ceremony and a friend to so many of you. Finally, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Emily McCarran for her leadership and care during her time as Academy Principal, and wish her the very best as she departs to become the head of school at Keystone Academy in Beijing. Emily, you have always remained deeply committed to our students and their learning, and that vision has made a great difference. To the class of 2022, congratulations and thank you. You have made Punahou a better place, and you have a great deal to look forward to. We are very proud of you. We will miss you, and we hope you come back often. Aloha to you all.
Dr. Latham, Dr. McCarran, Dr. Chauhoi, members of the Board of Trustees, honored faculty, family, and friends. We are delighted to introduce the joyful class of 2022. Aiden Toon. Annie Wong. Gabrielle Smith. Kira Sakai. Patrick Ka. Christopher Sun. Maxwell Noggle. Carson Yano. Aiden Cruz. Josh Lee. David Koo. Tate Goodman. Jason Yee. Josh Christian Udani. Jake Yoshimoto. Jenna Kaneshiro. Caitlin Okabe. Barry Maeda. Sophia Marson. Taylor Heatherly. Kiara Reeves. Christy Lynn Nakagawa.
Christine Dong. Asia Lynn Lee. Liana Burke. Ku'aloha Lloyd. Kiana Kamakura. Halia Kelakaitis. Ava Marie Alvarez. Aaron Chung. Riley Shimabukuro. Amber Nomura. Lei Kurataki. Haruna Float. Aiden Bueno. Azure Sueda. Oliver Nishikawa. Masahiko Yara. Colin Au. Jonathan Wu. Nathan Shea. Blake Campbell. Alexander Pickin. Doran Chang. Logan Buder Nakasone.
Taihede Thompson. Taryn Chibuyo. Kaylee Ogawa. Harry Kim. Jace Nagamine. Monty Razi. Kainoa Paul. Kai Akabane. Jacob Hansen. Ken Nakatsu. Keone Liang. Stanley Porteous. Bao Wen. Tarid Kantavong. Rocco Baez. Ian Sutherland. Remy Kuba. Natalie Umfris. Ashlyn Natori. Grace Lum. Leilani Hoffman. Kono Gakutan. Leah Nishiguchi. Colette Jones.
Jackie Matias. Lila Marinix. Mattingly Morales. Makanale Lapera. Lorelai Inaba. Lua Bowman. Kristen Cheng. Mathilde Oyster. Chelsea Booter. Kiana Komeji. Veronica Heen. Kekoa Young. Sean Trotman. Cody James Oshiro. Ross Hugino. Charles Neathammer. Giovanni Loya. Nico Silvestri. Sosiah Katoa. Ted Macharoni. Austin Kaneko. Michael Chang. David Dykeman. Jairus Rhodes.
Jacelyn Tanuvasa. Tiara Takahashi. Elise Nagel. Ryan Tomihama. Byron Saito. Richard Mamiya II. Theo Morrison. Braden Chang Kanoa. Brendan Eglinton. Alexander Yip. Kai Miyake. Logan Yogi. Jacob McKeon. Logan Kim. BJ Uchima. Chase Takamori. Jenna Fujiwara. Elena Villanueva. Cami Nishiyama. Phoebe Lay. Mahealani Cheung. Emma Ching. Naya Driscoll. Lily Kuo.
Alyssa Miyachi. Emma Rose Lyon. Paige Morihara. Emma McDonald. Lucia Kobayashi. Indiana Chun. Christy Chang. Vanessa Kimoto. Courtney Tagawa. Kira Park. Lauren Delos Reyes. Cody Kashimoto. Leo Kim. Kyan Machado. Clark Hayashi. Walter Lee. Stephen Marvin. Carter Che. Kirk Okowski. Nicholas Pang. Ryunosuke Nakase. Braden Hirotsu. Caden Caulfield. Jackson Giannacio.
Sarai Sanchez. Chloe Wong. Mirabella Miranda. Aiden Liam. Micah Inoshita. Joshua Lung. Raiden Iwamoto. Thomas King. Brogan Wen. Joey Wilson. Christian Yamada. Joshua Chang. Peyton Makapulai. Lawrence Lee. Joe Steinberg. Nanea Valador. Lauren Lee. Kate Ellis. Sydney Gephardt. Emma Kim. Kristen Chang. Cassidy Wakahiro. Namele Kia. Tatiana Strongoski. Catherine Praywell.
Sierra Joy. Hannah Miura. Shay Shelton. Maya Taylor Dagdagan. Lisa Fukumoro. Kelsey Higashi. Amy Kaku. Caitlin Sato. Kira Urabe. Natalie Kaku. Kaisten Vasquez. Jordan Furuta. Shev Kodama. Brady Kaya. Matthew Abelira. Cole Karata. Nathaniel Zariello. Connor Weldon. Larson Aoki. Noah Okimoto. Jared Lowe. Kaikea Harrison. Ryan McGordon.
Isabella Samtani. Carly Yim. Morgan McKinney. Hayden Lombard. Justin Sukata. Rustin Katsura. Hudson Metter. Wesley Koo. Benjamin Ellis. Toshiro Ritari. Riley Greenwell. Braden Simmons. Baron Wong. Noah Nakagawa. Kaito Yamanaka. Justin Nishimoto. Emily Tamanaha. Zoe Beccaria Chow. Rylan Manuel. Corin Kano. Kaylin Hashiro. Aslan Hernandez. Rachel Huang. Chloe Reynolds. Megan Yanagi.
Shansley Glenn. Mahina Damon. Emma Slago. Mia Young. Kyra Tomita. Isabella Kiana D. Liaco. Elena Tanaka. Kayla Gotanda. Naomi Yoko. Sierra Choi. Ella Yoshimura. Chloe Kwok. Kyle Hole. Matthew Columpet. Keone Veneri. Sean Schofield. Keegan Al Ewan. Nikolai Nelson. Ethan Chaiko. Evan Wallenstrom. Etienne Saleh. Ryan Okuda. Cade Nakamura. Zuni Zarate Ramirez. Liuana Teleai Jr.
Ashley O. Avery Chung. Cassidy Ishii. Sasha Pakravan. Rory Doble. Adam Rui. Cade Kozuma. Joshua Dutton. Kaiolu Mao. Jason Kwok. Ty Vienna. Marshall Kim Jr. Alex Liu. Tyler Schatz. Jared Suhako. Ian Evelyn. Sophia Rufino. Sarah Ikeda. Brianna Arce. Samantha Lum. Jody Hagino. Sachi Kumar. Kira Kawasaki. Ksenia Scherstup. Judith Nichols.
Aya Bettinger. Emily Hirota. Shayna Suzuki. Juliana De Salas Terra. Cassidy Chun. Sky Eversole. Alyssa Alvarez. Kavena Poniula Violeka Kulia Kekaoha. Kelsey Inouye. Maya Nakamoto. Sienna Daddario. Kaualani Olinolino Ohulu Pua'ala Okae Kahavai Severano. Ryder Miguel. Aiden Barakal. Ethan Nagasako. Kai Hoshide. Aiden Chun. Jacob Ornelas. Nathan Kane. Cade Tarada Herzer. Malachi Pasamonte. Shoki Ishizawa. Peyton Palmero. Cable Cronin.
Yewan Ham. Taylor Jenkins. Jamie Wong. Danielle Yamashiro. Chloe Saito. Kalei Opua DeFries. Indra Cruz. Tobias Shimabukuro. Andrew Bell. Tanner Salmonson. Carson Lockridge. Luca Casano. Maxwell Nakatsuji. Laakea Ikamalu Salvani. Cedric Yo. Gabriel Eldridge. Sora Chu. Emma Ogata. Ashlyn Collado. Janelle Marie Ramos. Jamie Siu. Iris Sloan. Julia Mamiya. Malia Dickens. Logan Duker. Panina Taima Bai Maona.
Emmy Erickson. Sky Barber Newman. Kayla Yasuhara. Riley Imada. Helen Shanefield. Zoe Monaco. Haley Chi. Kayla Nakagawa. Janelle Chu. Azusa Suzuki. Madison Suh. Ellie Ochiai. Megan Baltimore. Shalita Ariapan. Joshua Lucero. Trent Hamura. Elijah Martin. Akamu Moyava. Cade Matsumoto. Kaneali'i Scullion. Carla Romanowski. Kenan Damon. Alexander Ya. Kamuela Smith. Brian Overbeek.
Jack Canberra Cho. Rebecca Lentz. Trisha Yamamoto. Lauren Saunders. Danica Abenoha. Anthony Chen. Tristan Simmons. Noah Chung. William Stratton. Walter Kahumoku IV. Drake Watanabe. Vincent Nasrallah. Nicholas Yokomizo. Aiden Ahokobi. Carly Driscoll. Riley Goto. Sophia Espiritu. Melia Nikolai. Samantha Sumstein. Tyla Patterson. Emma Deasy. Helena Lamb. Phoenix Clark.
Gabrielle Ann Owen Mendonça. Andrea Zeeby. Meg Taylor. Emma Merrill. Mackenzie Watts. Tanya Lynn Tan. Shay Nolan. Carissa Kanai. Zoe Duan. Anna Loren Lerner. Sophie Padovan. Noah Menjo. Sydney Funai. Alex Henkin. Kyson Pang. Reese Cole. Samuel Harvey. Kalaiku Hanakeave. Kekai Romanowski. Micah Chan. Balin Rigg. Nathan Chang.
Emma Luna. Sage Nishimura. Hallie Yamamura. Quinn Yoshimoto. Julia Miles. Nathan Daler. Elias Moy. Lev Van Delden. Liam Kellogg. Keao Thompson. Jacob Hansen. Aiden Young. Kainoa May. Noah Clark. Chio Kojima. Audrey Chan. Riley Roll. Danny Nishiyama. Caitlin Ewan. Alyssa Desamito. Ella Swazi Auberry. Yvonne Lau. Lucky Rose Williams. Isabel Iosua.
Maya Anderson. Anella Kerber. Suhaila Ing. Sydney Leasy. Caitlin Corpus. Cameron Chun. Alyssa Rossio. Audrey O. Brooke Carrias. Jamie Lee. Sydney Oshiro. Malia Kamana Winter. Mia Mansfield. Kenneth Nishikawa. Tyler Dungeon. Pono Takeuchi. Quinn Kaniho. Riley Hain. Zachary Shapiro. Teek Bauer. Brighton Yap. Tavarua Tafiti.
Board of Trustees, administrators, faculty, staff, family, and friends. On behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to thank you for the unwavering support through some of the most uncertain times and guiding us through every obstacle, big and small. Because of you, we have been blessed with a gift of a Punahou education that has equipped us with all the necessary tools and skills for the next chapter in our lives. Though we may be moving forward, we will take with us all the stories shared, memories made, bridges built, and lessons learned from our time at Punahou. The class of 2022 would like to dedicate our last song, Rather Be, to all of you.
So class of 2022. Yes, 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 you're beautiful. We love you. So now you are Punahou alumni. You will always be children of the new spring, Ka Punahou. We all pray that these words, a reflection on your class song, as time remains, will be a guide for you and for all of us in the days and the years to come. These words, as time remains, please embrace it. Every moment is so very precious. Your memories will stay with you. Yes, walk slowly together. Watch, see, and breathe together as the minutes go, as time remains. Now receive this benediction. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid and do not be dismayed, for God is with you. God is with you wherever you go. And may God bless you and keep you. God's face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May God be known to you every day of your life. Amen. Punahou class of 2022, one last time. The Lord be with you. Woo! Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. So we have an announcement, a brief announcement that families seated on the main floor, please remain seated. Your student has something special to give to you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. God bless you. Aloha.
ina ka puana una una ka maile o ki uka ualo hei ka pulina he o na manu ke miu ke mai ho i ka u a ina ia mai ana ka puana